Hello everyone, welcome guys, welcome. Hope everyone had a great trading day today. Welcome guys, welcome. Let's take a look at the markets. You guys know that we have sell signals. All right, sell signals in the equity markets. Okay, so we need to hold off on buying if you're trading with us. All right, if you're doing whatever you want, that's fine. But if you're trading with us, all right, if you have our trading systems, Stock Boss and Bull Master, we should be holding off on equities. Okay, so let's take a look at the markets. Markets were down really big on Friday, was up yesterday, Monday, and down again today. All right, so slightly down on the Dow. So the Dow was down slightly, 61 points down for the day. S&P was down 30 points for the day. NASDAQ was down quite a bit, 137 points down for the day. The Russell was up. All right. Remember, we have a sell signal, guys, on the Dow by our system, right? So we have a sell signal here on the Dow on the daily time frame. All right, on the daily time frame, right? Failed to break through that resistance level, all-time highs. All right, purple support and resistance, sellers came in, purple support and resistance here, right? So follow your price action, right? We know that most of the stocks out there will follow these indexes. So the Dow has a sell signal, and the IWM, the Russell, also has a sell signal right here, guys. All right, so we have 2 out of our 4 indexes with a sell signal. That's important. All right, so sell signal here on the Russell, and we also have a sell signal on the Dow. S&P is still holding, right, on the daily time frame. These are your daily time frames. Now we'll take a look at the 240, but on the daily, S&P is holding, NASDAQ is holding, but again, sell signal on the Dow, sell signal on the Russell. All right, VIX has pulled back a bit. It got all the way up to about 20. All right, so higher volatility. It's come down a bit at 17. Okay, remember we were down at a low at 14. So that volatility is moving higher, right? Not good for stocks. In the futures market, the dollar is holding right at 98, guys. So $98 just holding firm right around there. E-minis, futures E-minis are down to flat right about here. And the dollar is down a little bit there. All right, on the sectors, let's take a look at the sectors. Let's take a look at your number one sector, which is tech. Let's see what it's doing here. The XLK had a bounce, right? Recovered pretty nicely here. All right, no purple support and resistance, all yellow support and resistance. So that's good, but we'll keep an eye on it, okay? Buy signal was here. Nicely done. Nice upward markup phase right here. Upward trend right here. All right. That's going to be your number one sector. I want to see how these other sectors are doing. Silver caught a bounce there. So silver is trying to hold. Biotech, nothing. Home builders, a little bit of buying coming in there. Consumer services, that's holding. Industrial is holding. Tech. Real estate, nothing there. A lot of consolidation here in real estate. Okay, utilities is moving higher. All right, so the XLU is moving higher, broke out here. That's a flight to safety trade. So, all right, we'll see what utilities do here. The thing about utilities, guys, there's only a few stocks in that sector. All right, what's that? Consumer discretionary. All right, consumer discretionary. All right, sell signal came in here. All right, energy, nothing here. You guys know that. Financials, sell signal. So sell signals in financials. Be aware of that. Most of those financial stocks will be in the Russell. Okay, and the Russell is pulling back. Telecom, recent buy. Gold, consolidating. Guys, gold is stuck. That's the GLD. Not, all right, this is the ETF. All right, not the index. It's kind of stuck right here. Okay. All right. Materials has a sell signal. Consumer staples, nothing there. Healthcare, nothing there. Okay, so not a major change. Surprising that tech is still holding. All right, so it's hanging in there with the Nasdaq. So that's holding for right now. VIX, like I mentioned, is trading at 1785. So it's come down a bit for the current month. So we are what, 5 days in the month. The VIX made it all the way up to 22. So now it's pulled back a bit. But again, we've got these sell signals. We have to pay attention to these sell signals, okay, with these indexes. All right. The Mag 7 stocks, let's take a look. The Magnificent 7 stocks here. Amazon gave a sell signal. All right. We need to be concerned when these Magnificent 7 stocks give sell signals. Okay, guys? All right. And this is almost identical to the last sell signal. Last sell signal came in right here on Amazon. All right. Right at 222. Retraced all the way down. Corrected. Right. 162. Now we have a sell signal here. Our buy signal wasn't too bad. That buy signal came in at 210, closed at 217, made it all the way up to its resistance here, but gapped down. Okay, so it gapped down. So Amazon is done for now. The next one, Apple. Apple also gave a sell signal. So Apple also has a sell signal. So a buy signal was here on Apple. We should be out. Okay. Look at the last time Apple gave a sell signal, guys. Look at that sell in here. All right. And if you guys have been following us, you know that we're in August. August and September can be brutal for equities. Okay. So sell signal in Amazon, sell signal in Apple. All right. If these stocks are not moving higher, what's the chances that your stock will move higher? Okay. Google right now is holding right at resistance right here. Watch it. Tesla has a sell signal, red candles here. Microsoft is holding right here, holding firm for now. Nvidia looks good, guys. Nvidia keeps moving higher. And we have our resistance right here. Nvidia, our buy signal came in on Nvidia, guys, at 121. We're trading at 178 on Nvidia. All right, so what's that? 50 points or so? Not bad there. Keep an eye on these stocks, though, guys. Meta, Facebook, all right, did give a sell signal, and now a new buy signal here on Facebook. Again, watch this. Mag 7, so overall, the Mag 7s, all right, overall holding right now. But Amazon sell signal, Apple sell signal, all right, Tesla sell signal, and that's it. Okay, all right. But they are under some pressure. All right. The Magnificent 7 stocks are under some pressure. They were down today, except for Amazon. All right. Be aware of that. All right. The Dow, guys, on the 240, we have a sell signal on the 240. All right. Lots of resistance up here. All right. So just be aware of that. Dow 240. All right. On the daily time frame, we have a sell signal on the Dow. Weekly, monthly, holding for now. S&P on the 240, sell signal right here. Okay. Now, we can certainly get more buying to come in here, just like it did here, and keep moving higher, break resistance, and we'll flip, right? We'll change that call. But right now, we've got sell signals, okay? S&P on the daily, holding for now. Weekly, monthly, holding for now, okay? All right. So most of the times, guys, when we trade as traders, we don't pay attention to these indexes, right? But your stock will follow these indexes. So it's vital that we follow them, okay? Very important. NASDAQ on the 240, we have a sell signal here. A lot of times, guys, when these corrections come in, right, you guys know we are really overbought. All right. And you can certainly get buyers to come in, and then we'll see sellers come in heavy, kind of like they did here, right? So you had your sell signal here, buyers came in, all of a sudden, right? Sellers came in strong, right? So take these sell signals seriously. NASDAQ on the daily time frame holding, NASDAQ on the weekly time frame holding, on the monthly holding. The Russell on the 240 sell signal. All right, so sell signal right here on your Russell 240. Daily sell signal. All right, these are small caps. Russell on the weekly holding monthly. Bitcoin is struggling to hold at 114. We have big resistance. Previous resistance becomes support. So right around 111, 110 on Bitcoin. Trading at 114 now. We've got white candles coming in. All right, guys, be aware of that. Struggling to hold support here. Purple support and resistance. If you guys look here, and I know it's hard to see, but that's fine. Let's bring that up here. We got lower highs, lower lows here. Support is right here. So 114. Okay, be aware of that. All right. Bitcoin on the weekly holding. Gold, like I mentioned, lots of consolidation in gold. In order for gold to move higher past that 3,400 mark, okay, it needs to get above resistance. We do have a sell signal in gold, guys, on the daily time frame. All right, in the futures market. Okay, so a buy signal, previous buy signal was at 29.03. Sell signal came in at 32.99. We should be out if you're trading with us. Okay, and you're using our trading systems. Again, for buyers to really get back into gold, it's got to break resistance. That resistance is $3,500 on gold. Crazy, right? Big numbers here. Silver, right? Retrace, but holding a nice bounce today. So it's holding right here. Okay, so silver is looking good. Our buy signal was at $23. Red candle here to get out. All right, re-enter right about here at 31. Trading at $34 there. Okay. Crude oil has been stuck in a range. Great for us, right? Nice low prices, right? Right, per gallon of gas. Right, good for us. Horrible as a trade. All right, so we love these markets when they trend like this, right? Trend like this. We don't like it when they do this, but it's good for us. So for the last, since 2023, crude oil has been in a tight range here, which is what we like. Okay, we don't want it to break through that resistance. Bad, right? We don't want these prices too high or break support. That would be very recessionary. Okay, all right, so it's holding right now, right in the middle there. That's fine. Bonds, make a note here, guys. The TLT, all right, long-term bonds, just your 20-year bonds, got to give a buy signal today. So interest rates, All right, even if you don't trade this, right, it's good for prices, right? So car loans, mortgage loans, right? So rates are coming down a bit. Here we do have a buy signal. So as the TLT move higher, all right, guess what? Rates will come down. Okay. So we do have resistance right here. So the buy signal came in right at 88. We do have resistance right at 92. You can certainly trade this. You can trade the TLT, right, with the buy signal right here. All right, so that's a bond trade right here. Good support here. Good support here. All right, now we don't trade this, right? We want more volatility, more action. It's slow moving, but certainly we can trade it. Okay. All right, the dollar index just holding right here on the daily time frame, holding right here, right at 98. On the daily time frame, on the weekly time frame, also holding, monthly holding. Pound yen, we're just done with pound yen, right? Absolutely done with pound yen. And the yen pairs, we were looking for a break of resistance right here. Big resistance, guys, going back all the way this time last year, July, right here, right? And we've been stuck in this range here. And I have to say, you guys know this, but if pound yen and the yen pairs are not moving, right? If the dollar pairs, the dollar pairs and the yen pairs, that's the market. That's the Forex market. And if the yen pairs are not moving, this market's not going to move, okay? So we were looking for longs, right? Never really broke out. Got a few decent trades out of it, okay? Went short, right? We went short, and guess what? Kind of stuck right here. So it's stuck between a tight range. We call this a tight range here between support and resistance. Not tradable. Even on a smaller time frame, very, very difficult trading. Okay, so Forex is still in a funk. So if you guys notice, our traders, our monster scalper traders, if you notice you're not getting a lot of alerts, listen, we want to send out alerts. All right, we want to send out these alerts. But if this market is not cooperating, all right, we're not getting alerts, or the alerts that we get are not great alerts, we can't send them out. That's the bottom line. Okay, so just be aware of that. Okay, be aware of that. So Forex, not much there. And then equities are slowing down now. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see where things go. All righty. Monthly time frame, same thing here for pound yen. All right, monthly time frame. And then the yen, we were hoping that the yen would come on down, get some selling, break through that support, but it's just holding right now. All right. All right. All right. Current positions. Let's go through our current positions in Monster Scalper. All right. We don't have a lot of trades in Monster Scalper. We have some long dollar pairs and short yen pairs on the 240. Nothing on the 60 long. Nothing on the 60 short. Okay. So let's go through these. And we'll take a look at the current equity positions as well. Dollar CAD, USD CAD. All right, buy signal was here. It completely collapsed. Sell signal. We need to close that trade. USD CAD. Remember, the dollar is stuck right at 98, guys. If it's not moving, can't make any money of it. Okay, USD MXN, buy signal here. We were looking for a breakout. Red candle, sell signal. Close the trade, please. All right, USD CNH dollar, right? Dollar pair. USD CNH, Buy signal here, we were breaking out nicely on the 240, completely collapsed. Okay, look at the range here. Not tradable. Every time it broke out, guys, trying to get a breakout, came back right within that range. Just horrible. Horrible. In all of my years, which is over 25 years, I haven't seen Forex like this, guys, for this stretch of time. USD SGD right here, 240. Buy signal here. Look at that. Came right back within the range here. Tons of consolidation. We've got to close that. All right, USD okay, 240. Buy signal here. Struggling to hold here. All right, we'll keep it for now. We get a red candle. We want to close that trade, okay? We do have some shorts. Just remember, guys, the summer months, if it's any help, summer months can be difficult for trading, okay? All right, short yen pairs on the 240. Let's go through those. You know, a lot of traders take vacations. Will take their vacation. Most of your money managers, your big institutions, they're not in, right now, right? Markets are usually light, okay? In the summer months, they'll come back in October, November for the Christmas rally, okay? So just remember that, so trade lightly. So short, pound yen short right here on the 240. So short signal is here. I think we called it right about here. Got a bounce here. Keep an eye on that. Aussie yen short, sell short signal is here. That's still holding. Support here, lots of support here. Okay, another long target here. Another good risk reward. Keep an eye on it. CAD yen, sell short signal in here. Probably call it right about here. Holding firm for now. We need that price to come on back down. Purple support and resistance. That's good. All right, if it gets above resistance with a white candle, we want to close that trade, get out quickly. Same thing here with SGD JPY. And then New Zealand yen. All right, so short signal here. I think we called it. I'm trying to say right about here. It's trading here. We need that to come on down. But guys, look at what we're dealing with. All right, look at that price action. All right. This is what we're dealing with. This is the market we're dealing with right now. Okay. All right, but at least the yen pairs are holding for now. They're holding for now. Long positions. All right, so in long positions in stock ball. So let's take a look at stocks. If we get a white candle, red candle, sell signal, we need to close the trade, please. All right. This is all we've got here in stock balls, guys. All right. That's it. That's it. One page. One page. All right. Let's go through these. If we close it, we'll call the symbol white candle. We're going to call a sell signal. Right now, it's all about defense, okay? So we want to protect the accounts, right? Protect your account, all right? Protect your account. White candle, sell signal. Red candle, sell signal. White arrow, sell signal, okay? All right. All right, CLF, white candles here, right here. And notes right here. Let's close the trade, please. All right, that's holding green candles here. Green candle today. Let's hold that. CMPX, white candles there. Let's close that there. All right, holding. We'll take a quick look at heat seeker as well. Holding. PLBY, guys, sell signal. Buy signal was at 127. Sell signal came in today. White candle, white arrow there to close the trade. At 172, close the trade, please. PLBY. And that's holding. So that's what we've got left in stock, boss. Okay, which is not bad, right? If we've got sell signal in the markets, guys, the worst thing we want to be is heavy in the markets. If these sellers, let's just say we get a sell signal on the S&P, get a sell signal on the Nasdaq, all right, and these sellers come in heavy. Guess what? All of a sudden, you're light. Right? You're light in the market, not taking a big hit. So every day, you guys should be watching your positions and managing those positions, trimming those positions. Okay? All right? Based on your system, based on those sales signals. Don't just close all your trades. Follow the process. Okay? All right. So that's it we've got here for Stock Boss. That's it here. Bull Master, those are large cap stocks. Let's go through those. MP looks good. Same process. And we're not adding any new positions right now, guys. GTES, sell signal, white arrow right here. Our buy signal came in at $20 and change. Sell signal came in today, $23.81. Close the trade, please. GTES. Take those profits and run. And take those losses too and run. PWR, white candle here. Let's close that trade, please. All right, looks good. All right, ITOS buy signal was at 763, 62 rather. Sell signal came in today, 1006. Close the trade, please. SLNO, red candle came in today. That's a sell signal. Buy signal came in right around $66. Sell signal came in today, 81. SLNO, close the trade, please. All right, holding. Good trade there. Holding. Good trade here. Holding. SRAD, guys. Buy signal was here right around $23 and change. Sell signal came in, broke support. White candle, white arrow. Sell signal came in at 27 and change. SRAD. All right, FWDR, that's holding. And the last one here, LC is holding. Okay, so even in Bull Master, guys, we're trimming. That's it. All right, and that's the goal. All right, we buy when they're buying, and when they start to exit, we exit. All right. right. Quick look at Stock Boss and Bullmaster systems. All right. Stock Boss, let's run Hit Seeker here. All right. 62, 66 in Stock Boss. Not bad. I think we had last Friday, 22 or so. Quick look at Bullmaster. But don't be fooled by that price action yet. Not yet. 90 in Bullmaster. That's pretty good. 90. 90 in Bullmaster, 66 in Stock Boss. Let's just see quickly here what's going on. Pretty good price action. Not bad. We'll keep an eye on it. At a minimum, if we get a buy signal on the 240 on the Russell, all right, because the Russell will manage these stocks, we'll take a look at it. All right, but right now, guys, we've got a sell signal. Bullmaster again has 90. Just a quick look. See what the price action looks like. All right, Bullmaster looks good too. I think last week Bullmaster had what, 50 or so? Now at 90. So that's a good improvement. If you our Bullmaster traders, if you want to take some trades, just be careful right now, okay? Yeah, some pretty good price action. Look at this right here. All right, just be aware though. Just be aware. We do have two indexes with sell signals. That's important to know. The US 30, guys, right? The US 30 just consolidating here on the 60. All right, so nothing major here. Remember, we have a sell signal on the daily. All right, so it's consolidating right here, consolidating right here. The NAS 100 has a decent short here. Now, we didn't call this short. All right, just be careful shorting. All right, this was a great short here. But, you know, buyers on the daily here, buyers are still in control here. So I could get squeezed here. So just be aware of that. Monster scalper long. Now we've pulled back quite a bit. We had good volatility all the way down here, guys. All the way down here was yellow. All you guys can see, all that down here was in yellow. Now it's a lot of red. All right, so all these pairs here are consolidating. That's not good. Okay, so on the 60-minute time frame, we're getting consolidation to come in. Be careful of that. All right, let's go through these. The Aussie pairs, nothing here. Kiwi pairs, nothing here. Now these yen pairs, we went short. Let's see if we can go long. Longs are setting up. Good markdown phase, right? Good accumulation here. No buy signal yet. So on the 60-minute time frame, yen pairs are setting up, but no buy signal yet, guys. Do we have a single buy signal on the 60? These are setting up. So ZAR yen. ZAR yen has a buy signal. I think that's the only one. All right. Yep. ZAR yen is the only one. So just wait, guys. Let's get some more buy signals. Okay. Dollar pairs. Nothing on the dollar. Flat. You guys can see that. These are flat. Even on the 60-minute time frame, these are flat. Okay. All right. So nothing on the 60. In the Aussie, Kiwi, yen, and dollar pairs, boy, it's hard to find a trade, isn't it? It is difficult to find a decent trade in Forex. These are your euro pairs, nothing here. Absolutely nothing. Pound pairs, nothing. You know, you would think after non-farm payrolls on Friday, we would have better direction. Still no direction. All right, 240, let's see. On the 240, we've got good volatility. All right, all these are yellow here. Just a few consolidating in here. Let's take a look. You guys know of the shorts that we're in the yen pairs. And we'll go through these and then we'll be done. Nothing here, guys. Nothing in the Aussie pairs. Look at these. Look at the price action. Yen shorts. You guys know this. So we're not trading this long. Euro long, nothing here. And if the system can catch a trade, guys, imagine us trying to catch a trade, right? A decent trade. So 240, nothing there. Even lowering the time frame, guys, be careful of doing that. Lowering the time frame to a 30 or 15 minute, right? If it's not trending, right? If we're not getting a trend, doesn't matter what time frame you move it to. Okay. All righty. Let's take a quick look at the dollar. I want to see here. This is red here. I know we don't have a dollar short trade, but I just want to see what's going on here. Yep, nothing here. All right. So guys, just remember we have sell signals in equities. Okay. There are some stocks that are performing relatively well in Stock Boss and Bullmaster. So with Stock Boss traders, Bullmaster traders, if you're going to add new positions, not managing your existing positions, but adding new positions, just be cautious. Okay. Trade lightly. Be careful. All right. All right, guys, I wish I had better news, okay? But these markets will change eventually, right? Eventually. Forex is just been incredible, all right? If we get selling, right, selling in equities, that might help the forex market. But we can't even guarantee that will happen. So how much longer we'll have this consolidation? Who knows? Okay, so just be patient. Trade lightly. Trade lightly. Okay, I can't express that enough. Take care, guys. I'll see everyone. We are having Q&A tomorrow. So see you guys during Q&A. Okay, take care. Have a good evening. Thanks for coming. Bye bye.